Graduate education at the University of Missouri-Kansas City began in 1964 and has grown over the past 50 years to include its current enrollment of 3,800 graduate students in over 50 graduate degree programs housed in 11 different academic units.
The greater Kansas City community actually views UMKC as the place to go to get a graduate degree.
The opportunities here for graduate education are phenomenal, not just for what the university offers, but what the surrounding area offers in terms of internship opportunities, employment, professional development.
A graduate education is not just a bunch of collection of courses that you add to your transcript. An educational experience is an experience, a comprehensive experience that challenges you, pushes you outside your comfort zone and your boundaries to help mold you into something new.
And these students have a chance to work with some top faculty and researchers and get the opportunity to have an interdisciplinary type education. And when you talk about interprofessional or interdisciplinary education, there's no place like UMKC.
Prior to 1990, there was a small number of graduate programs at UMKC, and the outcome of that was a plan to develop an interdisciplinary PhD program, which would allow multiple disciplines to be created at the same time. So that was the innovation, and it was a national innovation that started here at UMKC.
When I'm looking to do research, I'm constantly encouraged by my faculty mentors to look at music and not just what can you research in music, but how can you connect music to other aspects of life.
Recently, a student defended her dissertation, and I sat and I listened to her oral presentation, and I realized this is really an interdisciplinary degree. And she also implemented some sociological aspects to her dissertation, and I was listening and I thought, this is what the IPHD is.
I learned to be resourceful, creative, and a master communicator because what that program forced you to do is to communicate clearly what your dissertation or your research agenda was, and to convince others in your discipline and outside of your discipline to have an interest and be a part of it. And so as a result, I think I carry that to this day, the ability to communicate concisely, clearly, and to make the case for support.
I finished my undergrad here at UMKC and immediately knew I wanted to continue with graduate studies. And once looking at the programs available at UMKC, I decided this was the place for me, and this was the area of the country that I could get all the information I needed for my art history background.
Being an international student at the beginning, it was hard for me to adjust to a new environment, but School of Graduate Studies make me feel this as a home. I really appreciate the time and effort of each and every individual who is working hard to make this program a success.
I think that the graduate education that students can get here is just incredible. And because we're an urban campus, there's also all of those opportunities for students to be a part of the community and really to develop research in the community and with community. And I don't know that a lot of campuses can do that. And one of our primary key community collaborators has been Calvary Community Outreach Network, which is led by Reverend Eric Williams.
The network was established in 1994 as a way to approach different things in the community that were causing harm. AIDS was still fairly new, and we weren't used to deaths that were related to that. It was still a real shock. We really needed the strong support of researchers.
Our faith community has embraced this issue. and has been fully engaged in this work and trying to really understand how can we fight HIV in the Black community through the church setting. It's just been an incredible partnership and an incredible experience.
A lot of times alumni, including graduate alumni, will often ask, well, how can I give back to my institution? And right away they assume that we're talking about money. Well, money does help. We have the Ron McQuarrie Endowed Fellowship to help support graduate education that alumni can give to. But alumni can also give of their time, of their intellect. They can provide internship opportunities for some of our graduate students. They can serve in an advisory capacity on various boards for the university.
People who live in Kansas City love the city, and they want to contribute to the city. They want to stay here. They want to raise families here. So there's a huge impact that results from that.
Quite frankly, as an urban serving university, and a great one at that, we are the place where people go and get that advanced degree. We're contributing a lot to the advancement of this region, to our ability to be competitive nationally and globally.
Every day when I come to campus, I'm surrounded by nationally and internationally renowned performers, composers, scholars, teachers. It's humbling and an honor to be around such inspiring people every day.
It's a really great environment, it's beautiful, and the faculty have been really helpful.
UMKC provides a friendly environment. It is very multicultural and diverse.
From the very beginning, they were very interested in matching me with the right mentor so that our interests aligned well.
I think UMKC's Graduate Studies program is a valuable asset to Kansas City and the metropolitan area, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be part of it.
One would say you can measure the success of a city, of a community, by the success of its institutions of higher learning. And what I will tell you is that as you see UMKC grow and prosper, you see that reflected in the community. And I'm very proud to be one of the thousands upon thousands of folks who make our community unique and special. And I'm part of that kangaroo nation, so to speak, that really have made this community what it is.
Please consider donating to UMKC Graduate Student Fellowships and learn more about graduate education at sgs.umkc.edu.